I could never see myself not taking care of animals and living my life with animals. From little rats to horses, I love them all.
16-year-old Bree Justice has always had a soft spot for animals.
We have our little zoo, as people say. It started when she was about 6. She got her first cat. And it's been history from there on.
But Bree takes compassion for animals to another level. She is literally a lifesaver.
Everybody knows Brienne. I mean, in this area, she's the epicenter of animal adoption.
Yeah.
She'd always have the same story. She'd start with, it's a great dog or cat, but it's maybe up in years, or maybe it's got a health issue or a behavioral issue, and it's gonna die unless, and all our family and friends would know about it, and they all have animals as a result of it.
Everybody, tells me, you can't save everything, and I just tell them that I can sure try.
When she was 12, Bree began volunteering at the Orange County Humane Society.
We actually have an age cap of 18 to volunteer, but she was so persistent and she seemed like she was just so into the animals that we felt we needed to make an exception with her. And she was here so often that I told her we might as well pay her.
Bree is very confident, great with animals. She has a lot of love in her heart, and when she could be out doing other things with her friends and hanging out like a lot of the other teenagers, she chooses to be here.
We go to high-kill shelters, which are shelters that put them to sleep, and rescue a lot of their adoptable animals, and we take them to our shelter and put them up for adoption.
Unfortunately, not all dogs are easy to place, and many dogs with a lot of different issues are just not adoptable.
One of those dogs is Apollo, a stray 1-year-old Rottweiler.
If somebody comes near him, he turns very aggressive, and it's really escalated since he first came in.
He's very aggressive toward men, but Bree, he just turns to this little teddy bear.
When I first met Apollo, he was aggressive towards me. I would go in his cage and feed him, and he'd try to go after my ankles. When I tried to put a leash on him, he'd try to snap at me, but I realized that he was only scared, so I persisted. I remember we took him to the beach, walked him all the way downtown and back after that. He loved me.
Bree had volunteered to take him home and foster him, but she has a brother, she has a father, and other men at her house, so it was a risk for her to do that as well.
But after 10 months at the shelter, time is rapidly running out for Apollo.
It's too much of a risk to send him out to a home where he can hurt someone in the public, so if we didn't find him a home, then unfortunately we would have to put him to sleep.
Desperate to find a solution before Apollo was euthanized, Bree and her co-workers tried one last chance. They decided to wait in line with over 2,000 other dog owners who hoped to get Caesar's help.
That very next day, Monday, Apollo was due to be put to sleep. And we just put him in the car, drove over, knowing that we did everything that we could to save him.
I was really upset at the additions. I became closer to him, and it all kind of clicked that that was his last chance. I hope Caesar's gonna be able to show me how to correctly rehabilitate Apollo and show our manager that he's able to be saved.
I volunteered at an animal shelter here in Huntington Beach. And we actually have a dog with us here today, a Rottweiler, who's going to be euthanized tomorrow because he is aggressive. And so we're desperate. We just thought we'd give it a try. If he can do anything to help us.
Oh, gosh. For Apollo, you could see it in his eyes that he had so much love and he wanted to be a good dog. He wanted to go home and be somebody's forever pet.
He's aggressive towards people.
Not people, men. Some men.
He just could not get past the fact that he had either been abused by a male figure or mistreated in some way to where he just was too afraid, and he just had to keep his guard up.
He just sits in this doghouse and growls and basically has no hope. And it's so hard because he loves like certain people. He becomes your best friend. He plays ball.
If we could get a note from Caesar, don't put him down, we'll help him. I mean, that will give him an extra few days or a week, maybe.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Don't put them down tomorrow, and well, I have your phone numbers.
Take your number too, Bree.
We'll try to figure something out. Don't do it.
Thank you. We would love that.